National insurance is a tax on earnings that is paid by both employees from their wages and by employers on top of the wages they pay out, as well as by the self-employed from their trading profits. It differs from income tax in a number of ways, including income tax is levied on all income, including pensions, investments, property, and dividend income, whereas national insurance is only levied on earnings from employment and profits from self-employment. Income tax is levied on your total annual income, whereas national insurance for employees is levied separately for each earnings period and each employment. National insurance has different rates for the employed and self-employed, and if you've reached state pension age, you're exempt from national insurance.
So, what are the Conservatives proposing?
The Conservatives say they would cut employee national insurance to 6% by 2027, meaning they'd have halved it from 12% at the beginning of this year. They'd like to scrap it entirely, although they haven't put a timetable on this. Also, they want to scrap the main rate of national insurance for the self-employed by the end of the next Parliament.
Does national insurance go into a separate fund?
Yes, about 4/5 of national insurance contributions go into a separate national insurance fund. This funds contributory benefits, mostly the state pension. You build up entitlement to these benefits through your national insurance contributions. The fund operates on a current need basis, that is, this year's contributions pay for this year's benefits. While the fund is limited by law in terms of what it can be used for, it's not totally ring-fenced. If it builds up a surplus, it sometimes lends to other parts of government. If it's running low, the Treasury tops it up from general funds.
If national insurance was cut or scrapped, what would happen to the National Insurance Fund?
Probably the government would end up topping it up more often from general funds. And as for your entitlement, the likeliest outcome is the government would extend the existing system of notional credits, granting entitlement based on annual earnings.